Finally watched the, was she on TikTok? The live that Gwendlyn Brown did a couple days ago, and I want to talk to you about it. Okay, a couple of things that just really stood out to me that were just like, oh my gosh, we have to talk about this. Number one, Gwendlyn did share that Cody watches the show. That's interesting, right? I think we've all been wondering, like, do they see how they are on this? What was so interesting to me about this, though, is that Gwendlyn says she knows he watches the show because after one episode, he called her to say that something she said in the episode hurt his feelings. Now, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Of all the wild behavior we've seen from Cody this season, the thing that gets him to pick up the phone and reflect on the episode is him calling one of his children to ask them to apologize to him. Wow. Oh my. Also in the live, Gwendlyn shares that she does like Mary. She thinks of Mary as being a real sweetheart. And I love that for Mary. I want her to be happy and find happiness in her life. And so I love that the people around here think that she's a sweetheart. Gwendlyn also says that it's hard to find time with Mary. And if you follow Mary on social media, then that's believable. She's like constantly traveling. She's out with friends. And Gwendlyn says that Mary is like very popular with her friends and that she has created Gwendlyn calls it a found family, a family that Mary has kind of found along her travels. And so it's hard to get time with Mary because she's always with her friends. The nice thing is Gwendlyn does not fault her for that. And she says that Mary basically is not always treated well when she's around her Brown family, but is treated much better when she's around her friends. During the live, Gwendlyn shares, I don't know, I don't remember what the question is. Someone asked her a question, but she basically said that everyone on the show is acting a little bit, which is believable. It's hard to like be your total 100% authentic self in front of cameras and all that. So she says, you know, everyone is acting and that basically her father, Cody, is, what did she say? I wrote it down. A little nicer. He's a little nicer on TV. That's too bad. But she does say that he is healing and he's working to get better. She says that he felt like he was under the strain of forcing himself to believe in something that he wasn't really for. Is that polygamy? Because not only was he forcing himself to live that, he decided to get up in front of millions of people and make the argument for it. That's really too bad. That is so much pressure to put on yourself. I know people always throw around the word narcissism and narcissist when they talk about Cody. I don't know enough about that to really have like a, you know, an informed opinion, but it does seem like for someone to need that much attention, particularly around an issue that they have questions about, that doesn't seem healthy. And at the very least, it's not sustainable. And I think we're seeing just the total fallout and meltdown from that. Okay, all that to say, I do think it's sad that Gwendlyn was even like on a live stream like she was. Just as a parent, if I were to see one of my children doing that, feeling the need to just like open up so much about all the stuff they've been going through, that our family's going through, I would just know that my child is hurt. That's how I would feel. I do feel for Gwendlyn, although in the live, she was like, she seemed happy and jovial and lighthearted about it, but it's like, at the end of the day, that's her real life. And I feel for her. But she did say that she thinks Christine, her mom, is like the best Brown ever. So she's totally in the corner of her mom. She said her mom's living her best life, thriving and enjoying life. So I think that's what we want for all of them. If you haven't seen the live stream, it's available on YouTube. And if I can find it, I'll put the link in the description box so you can watch it too and form your own opinions about what's going on with these people. I know we're all rooting for them. Varying degrees, maybe depending on which Brown we're talking about. But at the end of the day, man, people just, I just hope that they get it together and get to live a happy life. All right, thanks for being here, and we will talk again soon. Bye.